Hello everyone, it's Ginger here and welcome back to another one of our mini landscapes. So we're doing well, we've got 3 out of 9 so far and we are now on number 4. So this one was done more of a kind of soft focus, just map out the shapes and just leave it at that, and that's what I did. So this is the base charcoal layer, and now what I'm going to do is add colour. So it will be another colour one, and we're going for more of a kind of painterly acrylic kind of style. So basically we're just going to keep slapping colour after colour after colour down on top of each other and see what happens. So obviously I want to stick to the kind of mountain colours without going too far, and I just want to have fun. So I know we've got all this here, so we're just gonna, I'm gonna press quite hard. I'm not gonna, I'm not looking to do loads of blending. I just want to kind of get this colour down. So I'm really quite pushing to get it into the paper. Which means any layers I put on top will mix a lot, but that's kind of the point. These are lots of little sections of this on that side. And this kind of comes up the hill there. Yeah, there's some there. This is our darker red brown, so it's a madder colour, which is it is a gorgeous colour. I absolutely love it. And I'm just dragging it up. Okay, lots of colour. Where's my cloth? Yes. Okay. On top of that, I want to put the lighter brown. Just kind of looking for where each different patch of colour is to try and get something nice down. Darker up there, lighter here. Like that. And we've got one of our greens. There's one of our moss greens. And there's a little, I mean a really little bit of it there. Little bits of green down here, but most of it's up here along the mountain top. Is there any other green bits? Not really. might be like a little bit of green down here actually, I think, as it went into the yellow, like that. And the sky, I want to really up this sky, really give it some colour. So I've got one of my favourite violet blues here. And your darker blue should always be at the top. So that's what we're going to do. Like that. And then one of our other blues. This is a really quite bright blue as well. This is more of our blue. So more of a yellow blue. And then we're looking for our lighter blue, which is here. Which is more of our grey blue. The yellow tone still in it though. And this is before we put any of the lighter colour in for the clouds and stuff, so we're just whacking pastel down like you would if you were putting like acrylic paint or oil down. There's no gentle handling, it's more just throw it down, no blending, and then we're just going to work the lighter colour in over the top. It will blend, but that's the whole point. It will create some really nice blends of the sky. Just go back over the area where I want more of a kind of cloud look there. Going up to this corner, like that. There we go. Do you want to add some lighter? We're going to add some lighter green in, just to kind of highlight certain areas. So we've got along the top of the ridge there and around. We've got a little bit on here, but not much. And jump it along there. Maybe a little bit here actually. So I'm going to fix this hill, this bit of the mountain here. Bring that down so it kind of joins there where it's supposed to go. We've got our kind of pale yellow because lots of kind of dry patches up there. So that's what we're going to do. I haven't put any of the greys on yet. Remember, this is more about just layering colours down, just getting a feel for what you're looking at. Not really in a focused way with no details, it's just about getting the colours down and having fun. Remember, your brain will add the rest of the detail in regardless, which is the nice thing about how the human brain works. Okay, now what have I got here? I've got one of the darker, this is my blue grey, so this is the darker grey. Just more. Just flecks of it here and there. Like that. And then obviously going up. I need to put in the yellow for the path. I wanted to get the grey in first, so I could really accent where the mountaintop was. And that bit there. Again, more here. We know it kind of goes up around there. This comes down, this goes up. was a little patch here, wasn't there? Yeah. Okay, let's get back to this path. I know the path goes up there. And I've suddenly got loads of beeping. It was with the trucks this morning, they just seem to be driving everybody crazy. And the path that way. We know. Well, the paths go that way. Just little light bits of this going up here. I want to extend the brown that way, so I'll need to look at that in a minute. Oh, right. Let's go back to this brown and extend this up. It really does come up a bit more on that. And down. Almost like a little bit that goes up that way, up to the top. And then round and down. Like that. And we want lighter colour coming into this grey, which I don't want to do as, don't really want to do as that. What do I want to do with? Nothing's really lacking in my pot of pastels, which realistically is just my my pencil case is just decent greys. I kind of need to sort that. This is a blue grey, favourite of mine, slightly darker. Bring that down, bring that down. So realistically, this is all, it's also about making marks. I'm not focusing on where I'm putting the lines so much. I'm just putting a blob of pastel down where the colour is so that I can get shape, colour, texture, just something fun. Yeah, there's a line there like that. This actually kind of curves around a bit more, so it'll curve that. Okay, that's a bit better. A bit happier with that. This is what I think it is. Yeah, this is one of my lighter blue greys. I'm just going to use this, mix it with the greys that are down, and just create some lighter sections. The rock. There and there. I want to bring this darker section up, make more of a ridge line there. I think that's the problem sometimes, is when you're doing this you kind of lose some shapes but not others. pull this up so that we've got some more colour there. What do I want to do here? I want to add a little bit dark bits there. Just thin that path out a little bit. So I put the yellow down so early on so I can then work around it, because then I can thin it out where I need to, like that. Got more of this. This is more of a red, but it's a gorgeous colour. So I just want to get that in. Have these rocks at the bottom here. There. It's not too fancy and it's not too detailed, but it's really great just to be able to get in there, get stuck in there, get the colouring, get the shapes in, so you can really see kind of the actual makeup of the landscape, which is kind of why we do this really, is to give a better understanding before you create a bigger piece, for example. So I will leave you all with that one, and I will see you for another very soon.